Hi guys, welcome to Scheldt. Today we have Shorttime versus Lolcano. I'll be spectating Shorttime on the USA team and Lolcano is on the German team. This map is a very pretty looking map with lots of buildings and a nice little river feature in the middle. And it's actually very wide as well, so there's lots of options to attack flanks because they probably won't be guarded too well because of the expanse of the map. So we see Shorttime here opting to go the majority of his force down the center as he's sending two guys on the right. And same for Lolcano here. Seems like there's quite a few in here. An assault squad. This area here should be quite a big grenade battle. And he just explodes to his own grenade. Now the MG is in quite desirable position in this building here, able to shoot down. Lolcano also does have nice buildings here to put his MGs there too, whilst on the western flank here. It looks like Shorttime's assault with two guys has failed. He still has one guy here, with Lolcano having about 3 or 4 there. And on the right side, the eastern side, looks like it's 2 on 2. And the middle looks like it's still being capped by the Germans. Shorttime is struggling to get the grenades over here. This area here is a pretty good area for grenades. As you can see, Shorttime had actually demolished a cover here, so he can actually go in down here and grenade from the below water area here. And he is capping it now. So on the western flag, Shorttime is now sending assault of 3 assaultmen as he reinforces his right hand point with a few assault SMGs and rifles. But Shorttime looking to hold this middle quite well with that MG in that house there, looking down. Whereas Lolcano doesn't actually have the support of an MG in that building there, which is a very good one. So it looks like Shorttime is going to hold this for a while until it happens, but here comes another assault squad by Lolcano. Looks like it's a full assault squad here. So he's going to try dominate the middle through numbers. And he has quite a lot of numbers as the MG here is only firing down at this position. Maybe it needs to move somewhere to here. It's not making a big enough impact, but Shorttime does have a few guys in this water area which can grenade over here if need. It's a bit of a micro war here, but Lolcano is knowing that and throwing grenades down there and all over here. So Shorttime does have the right convincingly. He has seen Lolcano push all his forces here, the majority. Nice 80 grenade there by Lolcano. He could possibly now move across here and try to flank them in this stone wall or something, because he knows Lolcano has sent the majority of his forces here. So a big full frontal assault by Lolcano does secure the middle. That MG actually is unable to shoot at the guys here in that window there. Whereas this window I think is much better. If Lolcano puts an MG there, it would certainly lock down that middle. As on the western front here, Shorttime is just shooting off, maybe just for sight. He's just leaving troops here for line of sight. I don't think he can manage to cap this with only these guys there. So slow grenade pushes, but is failing. Whilst on the middle, Lolcano looks like he's grenaded 2 of his own guys, but still holds the majority as that SMG guy from Shorttime is still there, possibly out of grenades. But I'm not sure what Shorttime's next move is going to be. Seems like it's relatively easier to push on the eastern flank and possibly move down that way, but he needs more infantry in the middle because Lolcano doesn't have much to hold back an infantry squad. He hasn't got an MG in a good position which can mow down troops, so he can just basically send a full squad as Lolcano did straight down and just overwhelm the middle by numbers. Or he can decide to go straight down on the left there, as he's probably just consolidating the eastern frontier, as just in case something like this happens. But they're all in cover here. Hopefully he can get up a grenade here. Maybe he hasn't microed it correctly. No, bad luck there. As a nice spy by Lolcano. Flak 38, which should lock down this area and the left area from any infantry. Especially since Shorttime has only got infantry on the field. It's a very, very safe buy. But middle's still being contested by both. Grenades galore at the moment. Shorttime is getting the better so far with him capping it. but that flank is getting dangerous. As on the eastern side here, Lolcano is pushing up a full force of infantry, and Shorttime is going to struggle to hold this now with only a few riflemen here, but he's pushing up an M8 here, which is going to... It's one of those buys which will have slow impact on the field, so once it comes here, we'll be able to take that eventually, but it'll take a long time to actually do much damage at all. So nothing on the field so far which is that menacing on in Shorttime's arsenal, but Lolcano is dangerously coming close to this flag here without much guarding it here. But here comes some airborne here. Lolcano caught him to the open here, not microed very well. So it's been very slow at the moment, very low risk, low numbered infantry battles actually. Just a few guys on each flag, just a few guys. Nice grenade there and the BIR just wipes them out. So Shorttime is now capping the eastern flag. I'd like to see actually Shorttime push on this because I'm pretty sure there's maybe only 4 guys here. 4 or 3 guys, and he could easily come up here, grenade a few, even put some guys behind cover and just shoot them to death. Shorttime is moving to the right to consolidate, so he's playing a bit of a defensive game here, plugging holes, but I don't think he'll have much of a chance in the middle with this flak 38 now. It's going to be easily guarding any infantry charges, as we saw that machine gunner just get shot by the sniper which is in that window. Nice positioning there by Lolcano, which should easily have full coverage there, as Shorttime's full squad in the middle has been wiped out by Lolcano. There's one remainder airborne unit there. I think Shorttime is looking to maybe just defend this area, and he's now deciding to go for the flanks, which is a good option as that flak is going to be a nuisance. But that M8 is now in the field and is now going to be causing impact on the battlefield. There it is. But the fact that it is in range, maybe it can take it out beforehand. But there's a sigh from Lolcano, maybe from that M8 attacking that flak 38. But Shorttime, if this was a physical game, Shorttime would be definitely tired from his games he's been playing in this tournament. He's definitely, as you can see, that flak 38's been taken out by the M8. It took about 4 shots. But yeah, as I was saying, Shorttime had some really close games versus Masibori, 98 to 100, which took about 1 hour. I do recommend you watch that one. And also versus Greek, which came up to be 98 to 102. So he has fought very hard to win his battles, and this one looks like another one in the making, with Lolcano in the lead by 7 and Shorttime to 4, and the kill count is actually very equal. As Shorttime fields a Ranger squad, I'm not too sure if the Ranger squad is actually... it is a good buy if the flak 38 wasn't there, but it is dead now, so maybe he bought it after that. I didn't actually notice. But there's also a sniper in a very good position here, which can pick up these troops just like if there were conscripts basically. So versus the sniper, these guys should definitely be on the move quickly. As you can see, that sniper just picked up that ranger, and rangers are very expensive to be lost to this sniper. So not a really good choice to actually send him down the center, especially because there's a tank and that sniper there. So on the right, he really needs a lightning push of the rangers to one side, maybe this left-hand side, this western side, where there's no sniper there. As the M8 there is stationary still. He does need a bit more in the arsenal. I'm assuming he might be going for a croc, which is available in about 18 seconds. That will be definitely a good buy to counter that F1. F1 is actually not a good buy in this map, to be honest, because it's so flat. There's no hills to hide behind. This gun is more suited to shoot on an arc, so it can shoot below a hill, and it can just do damage slowly with the HE rounds. On a straight angle there, it's going to be useless when the croc comes. Strange. Chappy buy here, he just didn't realise maybe that the croc was out. Not really, it's a decent buy, but actually the P4 F1 can actually penetrate this armour. Even though it's got a very weak AP round, this is very weak armour, so I don't think it's a good buy of a Shorttime. A croc would have done it for a much, I guess, a cheaper alternative because it's free. And you can use the other points, your MP, to buy infantry. So he's going to struggle here. Doesn't look like he has sight on that either, so the P4 F1 might be able to shoot it first. Hit it on the weak top armour. As Shorttime is moving now with some infantry on the western flag. Just some assault infantry with a few rangers left over from the guys that survived the sniper rampage. As that Chaffee is not doing much at the moment. and really not a good buy. So I'm just really waiting for him to get the croc, because the croc is such a good buy at the moment. It can take out the sniper, can take out that F1, can flame the crap out of everyone here, and just win the game at the moment for short time, because he bought that F1, meaning he's no real counter for this croc at this stage other than the Martyr. But the Martyr is actually quite a risky buy in terms of a buy for special points, because the croc can quite easily kill it, and it's a tank destroyer and can't do anything else but the tank destroyer role. So the F1 coming in here quickly just to plug a gap in the western front for Lolcano. So he's holding two flags for quite a long time. Middle flag is slightly secure with that sniper and some infantry there, so it's a bit dangerous to send infantry down here unless he does maybe a mass assault from here, behind this area here. But here comes a 3-point paratrooper core. Is that a Panzer Grenadier core? That is a Panzer Grenadier core. So this should easily plug in the gap for any infantry attacks. So short time just needs this F1 dead. Another bad buy here from short time in the form of a Stuart, as this F1 tank here can easily take out the Stuart, and that Stuart would actually struggle to take out that F1 at a range. So he does need the croc, definitely. Two light tanks which aren't being used very well at the moment, just stationary like a big tank. Light tank should actually be on the field rushing or supporting infantry or flanking units, as this F1 is also being used in a very strange manner as some sort of infantry support vehicle in MG range. So here's the croc finally from short time. He's got a strange amount of tanks on the field as it's taking out the SDK. This AP shot F1 will not possibly penetrate the croc on a good day, as this Stuart could possibly just run down here and just do damage. But there's Panzer Grenadiers here with Panzerfaust, so I wouldn't actually try that at this stage because of the Panzer Grenadiers. But they are camping the buildings, causing a nuisance for this croc, which can't chase now because of the Panzer Grenadiers all over the place. Well, maybe it'd be safe to say that most of the Panzer Grenadiers are behind this window. If I could just run this croc, this Stuart straight down here. As you can see, he's probably CB capped by the amount of tanks. He shouldn't actually buy that many tanks as the engine goes for the F1. He needs to be wary now. The Panzer Grenadiers behind him might pop out and take him out. So as this goes, he needs to run that Stuart down to here, or maybe just run the attack. The Stuart's definitely the attack you want to run closer. Chaffee is actually not a good infantry killer, but this is obviously being tracked by something, as the F1's gun is still alive, so it is shooting at that Stuart there. This Chaffee does have range. It can shoot it, kill the F1 frontally, max range of this Chaffee. It does have the gun of the Sherman, as the croc is flaming down the units here. Track damage. He definitely does need infantry, but he really had 3 bad buys. He's got 3 tanks, for what? He's got no units now to provide line of sight or to cap a flag, so a few bad buys. This H in the field now is able to kill that, and look at this, it's going to kill this too. So 2 useless tanks on the field bought by short time, so this is pretty much 700 MP worth of useless tanks. And another one here, which should have been bought before those 2, so there goes the other one predictably. Bad buys here by short time. He really should have focused on infantry if he didn't know what he was buying. So it was probably a bit of a panic buy there by short time. So hopefully now this frees up his CP. He can start getting back the payback from losing those 2 units, and hopefully he can spam infantry and infest this area. This area is really good. This map, if you haven't noticed, is very good for infantry because of the cover, the buildings, all the cover you can grenade over and hide behind. Water here you can hide behind, buildings you can camp. This is not really a tank level. The tank's role here is to basically take out the infantry killing guns like the Flak 38. This game is definitely, this map is definitely an infantry map. He needs some shotgunners too. USA is definitely good with shotgunners, camping behind positions, behind buildings, will absolutely knock down any infantry coming and give the enemy hell. So short time buying single infantry buys here. SMGs. I don't know what he's actually buying at this stage. He doesn't seem to be CP capped anymore since he's lost his two tanks. And here's a Marta here. Looks like Lolcano is doing a few strange buys as well. Marta can take at the crop, but it's a bit of an overkill because he has the H here. He's far better off using infantry to cap the flags and put extra pressure on the enemy, as the H is good enough to have on the field, not two tank destroyers as he doesn't need it. And Shorttime is lacking infantry all over the place for some reason. There's not much infantry here either. But here comes the H in a dangerous position. Gets crew injured. Bit of a strange move there, but it manages to turn while it was crew injured. A bit of a surprise there. This tank injured again, but here comes the Marta. Maybe his main gun now. Needs to shoot one shot from the main gun. Can he get it? It's another crew injured. It's a bit indecisive. I think Shorttime's panicking a bit, and he gets the main gun. Lucky for him, but he's got to watch out for that Marta now. If I was him, I'll load an APCR round. Knocked that at the front. Or now outside, he's exposed. No, he's going to miss that there. So strange tank play by by both players here, running in there, just strolling in there, thinking it's the boss. And the Croc just doing strange moves, not sure to run, not sure to attack. The Croc is, the Marta can be penetrated quite easily, even through the building at that range, but disappointing there. That Croc could have been used much better to shoot that Marta through the building because the armor is really low. That Marta would struggle to kill that Croc through a building. And here is a squad at last by Shorttime, an assault squad only. He does need a more powerful infantry to smash in now because there's only infantry here. And the Marta comes in for the kill there, so disappointing tank usage by both players. Lolcano buying that Marta eventually does save it from the Croc, but no infantry from both players here. He's coming up with the flank. Good move here by Shorttime. A few grenades over. See all this cover here, you can just run in, throw grenades over. Would like to see more shotgunners, or some shotgunners at least, by Shorttime. And another squad here. And here's another, I think this is half of his assault squad, but he sent some here and some here. He needs to have some decisive attacks here, as the sniper will be able to pick off these few stragglers here. And here's a AT guy by Shorttime. Bit of a sneaky. I'm not too sure how it's going to go. It looks like there's not infantry here. Maybe he might be able to get somewhere just by hiding underneath here, but infantry's coming over here. It's going to spot it quite easily now. He does need some support. There's no actual support for this AT guy too, so but nice grenade here by Shorttime. Takes out the Voltstrom, but at the expense of its own infantry, which is more expensive than 3 Voltstrom. And really not much infantry. He just needs more infantry on the field, especially because he's definitely not CP capped. And here's a ranger squad here. Might do a bit of damage here. But he needs something more convincing, because the ranger squads are good enough, but he needs some sort of fodder units like the assault squads. They can just run in and just cover the troops, or even run in as human shields while the rangers actually sit back and do the damage. And because some moments when you put a ranger into position to grenade, it's in a dangerous position. You want to kind of do that with the lesser infantry, I suppose you can call them. As the H coming in quite aggressively, trying to shut down the small little assault, which won't amount to much because of that sniper as well. And a few sneaky tank crews, not doing much. Shorttime really needs to up the ante here with his attacks, with more infantry. 57 to 4 at the moment to Shorttime. Trailing also by points, 1, 2, 3 Lolcano, and Shorttime on 86. So very small uses of attacks here. He's better off just moving these guys back here just to provide sight in case he tries to sneak a guy to spawn. But a conscript squad here by Shorttime. Interesting buy, not too sure why. But there's a sniper somewhere else in the field I see. The main gun's down from something. What happened there? There it is. So that was from the recoilless rifle there. Main gun that. He shouldn't really be tank hunting at this stage. He really should be going for the points, making the tanks come to him. There's no point coming here. It's actually not very advantageous to come here to kill those tanks. It's not really easy to. If you can just ram here, get the tanks to come between these houses here in a bottleneck, so they can just ram in and ambush them from below a hill. But the grenade war should keep coming for short time. The pressure's really slow by both players, well, especially short time because he doesn't have the flags. He does need to put the pressure on to get the points back, as the ranger capping the point. Being the higher tier of infantry, it will have the dominant cap, but he definitely needs more infantry yet again. Spam those AT bazookas, spam those shotgunners, and spam those assault infantries. He's got the rangers, good, but he needs some lower tier infantry to do either the baits or the actual grenading, while the rangers can pop out and do the damage when needed. As you can see, the response is coming. This is what you need to make Lolcano do. Respond coming down here, and the recoilless rifle takes him out from the side from here. So nice shot there by Shorttime. So he's out of recoilless rifles there, I think. There's one there. Maybe there's another one there. That croc is going to be repaired shortly, which might turn the tide. So maybe Shorttime is doing this for entertainment. Maybe making the game go longer. As he did last game versus Massive Worry, he's a slow mover, I guess. Maybe. But I'm not too sure why, because it's not really a slow move. Just being defensive about it, as nice grenades there, and nice carbines take out the Brandenburgers. Because there's some players which like to be defensive and push slowly with AT guns and MGs, but a nice recoilless rifle again gets the martyr. So this is what you need to do short time, move them into a killing zone. So short time was actually playing very slow, but not for much purpose. It was just hanging around the back, not actually pushing up a big line of defense to move forward and dominate slowly. So Lolcano here is struggling to send a few guys to cap it. So he's lost his two big tanks. He does need to finish it off. This croc should be repaired soon, and once it's repaired it should just flame the crap out of these buildings. And short time definitely needs the infantries. There's the airborne squad, which will help, but not many shotgun buyers in this tournament. Also not many AT infantry users, and I'd definitely like to see more, because it's definitely much better to have shotgunners if you're USA. That's one of the most overpowered units in urban maps, and maps where you can hide behind things, as Lolcano is able to pressure. So Lolcano here is actually coming in with infantry quite fast compared to short time. He's responding very fast and able to get it back really quickly. So short time doesn't have the flag for long. 11 to 64 to Lolcano. As the airborne squad is hanging behind quite slowly. He needs to possibly build some sort of sandbag line here, because that cover is all gone, just to stop guys running in from here. And that croc is definitely repaired, and short time has not noticed, so hopefully he does notice very soon, which he has. And the infantry should keep coming. So he's lost the whole ranger squad almost, and he's definitely got the CB to buy another squad. He should keep spamming those infantry as soon as you lose the other one. And here is the SDK call, another Panzer Grenadier squad I assume. So not a bad buy, I guess, because infantry is never a bad buy in my opinion, as he can take a shot though and severely cripple it. Ooh, what is he doing there? There is a perfect shot here. Is his turret down? No, it's not. Perfect shot there. Wow. That is so funny. Did you see that? That was like a full Panzer Grenadier squad. Wow. There's the Stug. Takes a bit rough, but well worth it there. Shuts down his whole infantry operation for a long time, and here's a Stug, which is not really a good buy in this map. Short time now, if you wanted to win this game, can pretty much spam infantry non-stop and win this game, because this Stug will be pretty much useless. And if he puts maybe a Bofors here, the Stug can't really get in range and it'll get tracked or killed before it gets close. And that Bofors will basically stop any light vehicle or 223 from coming in, so it'll lock down this map area for forever. So the Stug's only pretty much useful in this area here and versus tanks. So if Short Time doesn't buy a tank, I think he can win this game now quite easily, as he's ticking up slowly. Short Time, thank you for making the games very long, but it provides good entertainment for people, but it's very tiring. So next time, if Short Time progresses from this game, I'm going to make sure I have an energy drink before I start the cast. As there's an MG there. Actually, Lolcano is very quick to respond. he's a quick mover, that's for sure. He's sending another squad in straight away, which is definitely what you should do. And Shorttime does need to bag up around here, sandbag here, needs some sort of cover, as this Stug is going to be used as an infantry support role. I hope Shorttime does have 80 infantry on the field. It's definitely needed. As you can see, the Stug's job at the moment is not very well suited to this infantry support. He could have done that with a much cheaper tank. And bad luck to Shorttime, gets a bounce on the 80mm hull of that Stug. So it's a bit hard to penetrate from the front. It's doable by the 80 bazooka, so a bit of bad luck. As infantry domination here on this east-western front here is not for sure by Shorttime now. The airborne squad is slowly getting ripped apart, and he hasn't reinforced it by a while, and he definitely has MP as well to reinforce it. He should definitely buy more infantry to calm him down here, infest the area here, flank them, make the Stug go back. So if he spam two, he can probably buy 2 squads now considering what's on the field. 2 assault squads or 2 rifle squads. One to here, guard this area, another one to flank. Take out the units here, and then grenade this Stug quite easily. So he needs more domination, but this BA airborne guy, nice position here, flanking up this area here, stopping any assaults, but very slow response by Shorttime as the another airborne squad is coming after the point has been capped. And this M8 probably needs to do something, because it's actually still shooting at the same position where that flag is. So he has forgotten to take it off attack ground, so that's quite funny. As Lolcano buying another Panzer squad here, it's going to quite easily tear apart this airborne squad with the Stug and that half track there. So Shorttime needs something else on the field that can do some sort of damage, but wow, I didn't notice that, but there was a nice recoilless rifle shot there coming from a flank here. So it seems like Shorttime's figured out this area here is very, very weak, and he's able to flank down that slide. So since that Stug is down, the best buy now for me would be a Croc to just wipe out everything here and pretty much stay in this area here. So when Lolcano brings a tank here, even a stronger tank, you can APC around at close range and make it a 50-50 play. But maybe even more slanted towards the Croc because the guy has to come here. But Shorttime is just hanging back here, shooting like crazy. So if I was Shorttime, I'll pretty much run a squad down here. Just move here, flank everyone from here as well, because this is totally unguarded. Nice flanking there, but he needs the flags. He's moving very slowly onto the flags. He's playing a very risky game doing it this way. It's 69 to 21 at this stage. Shorttime trailing Lolcano, who's very quick to respond to any assaults on the flag and to able to recap the flag very quickly. And he's a nice buy. He's the Croc as expected, so I think he's waiting for the Croc before he makes the assault. As Shorttime proving to be quite a good grenader, but very low on the infantry still, Shorttime. So I'm just wondering, maybe he is CP Cat, but it doesn't look like it as he doesn't have much units on the field. Nice 80 guy there, definitely needs to buy 80 guys. 2 80 guys there. He probably only needs 1 because he has the Croc, and he needs more shotgunners more than anything. Infantry killers more than anything, in fact. So this Flamer should be able to damage, but he has to be wary. Stay at the max 35 range of the Flamer, because there is Panzer grenadiers all over the shop. He needs to stay, not charging like this. He shouldn't be charging in with the Panzer grenadiers there. He should be shooting at the max 35 range of the Flamer. So make sure he doesn't actually move at the same time. He should actually move slowly. There is the Marder there. So the Croc is actually in a good position now to ambush it. The Marder will have to actually come here and actually turn before it shoots. So Shorttime is in a very good position if he can escape that grenade. No. See, that's not supported well by infantry. Quite disappointing there, as that Marder was actually for the taking. In that position there, I would have backed Shorttime to win that, but not executed as well as expected. So funny tank plays here. Shorttime actually in the lead by kills now, but definitely trailing by a lot, 77 to 21. As Lolcano is very quick to respond to the flags. As you can see straight away, he's down at this flag, ready to cap it. Shorttime's infantry is coming now, the airborne squad, and that Marder would not be able to do much to support these guys here, which is an 80 infantry. Nice. move there, taking out many guys, 4 guys there, anti-infantry squad, so always good to hide guys in areas and infest areas basically behind areas, so behind cover. Send guys behind you too. Wow, nice shot there again there by Shorttime. Tracks that harder. It's in a very dangerous position now. As Shorttime does have MGs covering now, sandbags there. That's what he needed. He needed some sandbags. So this MG here is in a very good position to kill any guys coming or approaching the flag. Oh no. Oh no. Looks like Shorttime has crashed maybe. He's still in the game. Hopefully it's just a spike. Doesn't look like it though. It is a spike, thank goodness. So the game continues. So that would have been a disappointing end to a very good game. But here now, looks like Lolcano's just running away from this point now, and I think he's going to try something else. No, he's actually going to try plug a gap in here where the airborne squad has come. So middle is actually being assaulted too, so actually quite a good play. If I was Shorttime, it actually isn't very secure though this level. He really needs to secure this place here. Then once it's secured, I would pretty much move my guys here straight down to middle and try to force the 3-cap. But nice grenades here, nice ambush here by Shorttime, taking out nearly a full squad of paratroopers, but they just had to reload with the low rounds of the BAR of the 20 clip, not able to withstand a full blast of a squad. As the FG 32 is not in a good position to fire. Now here's Lolcano here, very fast on the flag, so even charging guys in. This is assault squad here, very cheap, just run it in, it's no problem there. Shorttime is very slow to actually cap it, but he's doing well with grenades here. There's some units in here, some units in here, so you can see this map, it's really good with grenades. Just keep throwing them over. Shorttime's throwing it over, marking grenades like crazy. Good job. Takes them all out, almost. One more guy left. Just going to finish him off. Comes in into the flag area. So it's airborne. The assault squad leader is out capping the airborne guy. That's actually one thing I didn't know. So the assault squad leader has greater cap than the airborne guy. Good to know. And that grenade takes out a few of his own guys. That's alright, not too many. As he recaps that flag. 28 to 77. Shorttime is now looking a bit more solid in his play and defense as a 2-2-2 comes out, which is a goodbye by Lolcano. Shorttime is relying on this 80 infantry here, or another one I hope he has. But here comes M19, another goodbye from Shorttime here, so easily counter that and it can easily take out any infantry. And actually M19 in this position here, actually devastating to any tanks that come here or even here. So it can either lock down the area and with supreme rate of fire can pretty much hold that point. As Shorttime is actually capping this area here just by superiority of the airborne, as there's only assault squads here. Very good move by Shorttime. If I was Shorttime, I'd possibly move a ranger here and pretty much hold that point forever. If Lolcano doesn't know, he can hide it right in that corner there. That's nice thinking there by Shorttime. Can really force up the 3-cap and make the points go in his favour for a while actually. Nice move there, using the lower ground to... that 2-2 is pretty much useless to that lower ground, as Shorttime is now really in a good position to take this home very fast, as bad luck with the AT guy just misses and hits that H, and here is another AT guy hoping to get a shot off. He gets a shot and kills it, and wow, did you see that? Double kill by Bazooka, boom boom. I've never seen that before. And Lolcano has just experienced one of the horrible quirks of Men of War. Light tanks and light vehicles reverse when going forward. So when you move it forward, it does reverse a bit. Okay, so Shorttime has got a 3-cap here. Points are ticking 2 points per second now. Very slow to move into this game, Shorttime, but it looks like he's playing very safe. Hiding guys, grenading them, grenading Lolcano's guys rushing in. And sneakily caps this area from Lolcano as well. And M19 looking in a strong position as well. And it is in a position to take out a full squad right there. Lolcano I don't think we'll be able to cap this flag with M19 here. It's coming up for a nice duck shoot at the moment. No, it's not. It's just going to ignore them. It should be firing. Yes, it is. Look at that. How powerful is this M19? Double dual bofers. Was it a quadruple? Not too sure. 40mm. 40mm. I think it's a dual. There's only two guns there. Anyway, sorry about that. I was interested. As Lolcano is able to make inroads here, but I don't think it's going to be quick enough. It's 90 to 77. Flanking by Lolcano could do something, but M19 too powerful. Too bad wasn't in reload mode, but it needs to be careful now. It's just shooting blindly just in case there's some guys there. It's possibly into reload mode now. As Lolcano can't cap this because there's only Waldstrom and they've got airborne here which out-cap the Waldstrom. So bad luck here to Lolcano. Shorttime sneakily snatches the win very quickly. Good game, guys.